Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and today I thought we'd just have a little bit of a chat about a subject which I think we all kind of maybe sort of jump into this one, um, where certain films are, they're not great, but the companies are really good at producing sort of really nice slip covers. I think we're seeing this with certain boutique labels. So yeah, I just thought we'd have a quick chat about that today on the channel. So yeah, just thought it was something on my mind, and I just thought, yeah, why not just shoot a little video sort of chatting about this. I think there are sort of a lot of films sort of that were made in years gone by that probably weren't very good. But some of these boutique labels are pretty clever at sort of producing really wonderful artwork. A couple of mine sort of companies spring to mind, 88 Films being one, and Vinegar's Syndrome as well is another one. And I think it might be sort of more of the sort of horror genre or thrillers that this kind of applies to, but also maybe some martial arts films. Yeah, some of these sort of titles are, they're like wonderful packaging, really nice sort of slip covers, hard boxes, maybe a poster in there, maybe some art cards. Not a full-blown collector's edition or anything like that, but yeah, kind of trying to promote these sort of lesser known films from back in the day that really, weren't very good. And I just wonder whether we're kind of getting sort of sucked into it a bit. People are seeing these editions and thinking, oh, this looks really good, picking them up and then sort of getting that buyer's remorse and thinking, I don't really like this film at all, it's rubbish. Yeah, it's a very clever sort of marketing technique, and I guess some of these sort of boutique labels have kind of cottoned onto this and thought, well, this is a good way of being able to shift films that probably won't kind of sell, that they aren't that popular films, but if we sort of put them into really nice packaging, maybe pop in a poster or even a booklet, it might entice people. And I guess this comes back to sort of a bit of blind buying as well. As collectors, we sometimes blind buy films, and I think my advice and what I'm trying to do going forward now is to try and watch films before I buy them, because I think we can easily get burnt, and you get sucked in by the packaging. And you buy the film and then you watch it and you're kind of really disappointed, and then you find yourself maybe then selling that film on. I'm sure there are other collectors that are sort of experiencing this, and when you sort of get to a point where you've not got that much more room left in your collection, I think it's easy to get kind of caught up in this sort of, ooh, that's a nice collector's edition, and I'm guilty of it. I do like nice packaging, but now I've really got to sort of think, hang on a minute, I really need to sort of think about, have I seen the film? Now, I'll give you an example. Vinegar Syndrome have done an edition of the film Sliver. Now, this was a 1995 film, I think, starring Sharon Stone, and they're bringing out a 4K edition of this with a very nice, well, it's out actually, it's in the US, and it's got a really nice slip box, new 4K transfer and slip case, etc. Anyway, I saw this and I thought, yeah, I'm quite keen on that, and but I thought, hang on, wait, watch the film first, then make a decision. So that's what I did. And actually, I came out of the film actually quite surprised and thought, no, I do like this film and I do want to add it to my collection. So I have actually sort of bought that edition. Yeah, it's a bit more of an expensive item. You know, it's coming from the US, so it does incur sort of postage fees from America. But I feel happy and I don't feel like I would get buyer's remorse from picking up that title, then watching it, and then thinking, oh, actually, I don't really like this film. You know, and yeah, I just need to sell it to get my money back, sort of thing. So that's the way that I'm going to go forward now with any future purchases. And there won't, like I said before, there won't be that many from me because, you know, I just don't have the room. But yeah, now many might not think that necessarily is a great film, Sliver. You know, and I'm not saying it is a great film, but I enjoyed it. I got something out of it, and I got rewatchability out of that film. So for me, you know, it was kind of like, yes, I've justified to myself that this is a film that I want to pick up, and I want to get the best edition I can. So, you know, that's kind of a little bit of advice for you. But I know we're all kind of guilty of it, and we all go on to these different sites, you know, and we'll see different editions. And, you know, all hats off to these boutique labels that they're, you know, trying to find new ways to entice customers to buy these films that probably aren't that great anyway. I'm not a big horror collector, but I do think there are a lot of sort of lesser known horror films that weren't so good, but actually, you know, they're some of these companies are creating really nice slip covers. You know, they look great on the shelf, but actually the films aren't that good at all. And you know, it's got to be a combination of both, hasn't it? You've got to have good packaging, or nice packaging that appeals to you as a collector. Yeah, it's nice to have some little art cards, maybe a booklet to complement the film, but ultimately it is down to the film. You know, is this film a film that I enjoy? I'm going to rewatch time and time again. You know, this kind of thing. I think this is what's the most important thing as a collector. You know, A, you've got to like the film, and B, you know, can you justify buying, you know, a nice edition of it? You know, and if you can answer those questions, I think, you know, you're kind of onto a winner, aren't you? You know, you're not going to feel that buyer's remorse. You're going to be happy with your purchase, and you feel like you got value for money. But anyway, as I say, I'm not saying I'm right, you know, but I'm just saying that, yeah, it's something to be aware of as a collector. You know, we can easily get sucked into these things. But I'm sure maybe many of these films are appealing to people, you know, and yeah, all credit to you, you know, if you want to pick these things up. But yeah, just the kind of bit of advice that I've found, you know, blind buying things and then realising actually I don't particularly like this film, even though it's got nice packaging. You know, it is time to move it on. But anyway, it's just a sort of quick video. Just wanted to sort of think, you know, my thoughts on this, and hopefully it's sort of given somebody else some food for thought. You know, think a bit twice before you buy something. Maybe check it out first. You know, watch it, rent it, or you know, however you're going to watch the film, and then make your decision. All right, well, thanks ever so much for watching the video. Please give it a thumbs up. That really does help me out. It tells YouTube you like these sorts of videos. And if you're new here, why not consider subscribing to the channel? Come along, join the channel. Got a wealth of playlists, sci-fi, action, a little bit of horror sprinkled in there. Yeah, you know, why not check out the channel? Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Take care and see you next time. Bye now.